Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And our live coverage comes to you from League Two. It's Rochdale, and they take on Gillingham.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Stuart, what do you think we might see from him?
Well, Derek, this season, he's been outstanding on occasions. His goal tally is really, really good. He looks a threat whenever he gets the ball, and his movement's been excellent. I'm sure he'll add to his tally today, and they're going to have to mark him really tightly.
Have a great game.
And the lineup for the home side.
Well, they're playing with a 5-2-3, as we can see it here. But somebody has to step in to join those two midfield players. It could be one of the fullbacks, or it could be one of the centre-halves. So keep an eye out for that.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Well, they're starting in a very solid 4-5-1, but they transition really quickly, and key to that are the wide players. They'll support the centre forward as soon as they win the ball back, and they usually do it with a lot of quality.
And this confrontation is underway. Robbed them. Promising attack, this. Now what can they do from here? It's opening up for them. Vital interception. The danger was very real. Well, it's tight at the top and extremely tense, just as we would want it, Stuart.
Well, it looks like being a very close race for the title, doesn't it? There's nothing to choose between the teams, but can one of them just go on a great run and pull away?
Liam Kelly. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. McKenzie. Ollie Lee. Moving into the advanced position. Well, it still could be dangerous. Well, they no longer have the ball. And cleared away. A corner kick it'll be. Now sending it in. And he clears the danger. Happy to take on the shot. No way through. A chance maybe from the wide position. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. Well, not making life difficult for the keeper at all. A wide attempt. McKenzie. Poor pass. Henderson. Good technique displayed. Has someone to play it to. Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
Short corner it is. And it's gone over the line. Well, many have wondered if they would get it over the line in terms of the deal. They've succeeded, Stuart.
Well, he seemed happy about the move based on the interviews. Talking about how he wants to finish his career at the club. Seems like a shrewd bit of business to me.
Not a great pass. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. And options in the centre. A decisive clearance it was. Nicely timed tackle. It looks promising. In possession to give them the lead, maybe. It has to be. Oh, his eyes lit up, thinking it was about to be the opener.
Well, just the lack of composure. He should score there.
Bradley Dack. Looking for that final pass. Looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Alexander. Well, not the greatest pass. Easily intercepted. Henderson. Playing with purpose and control. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. Can he put it away? Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Now I'm hearing that something has happened in one of the other venues. A goal there. Alex Scott with the news.
Yep, it's a goal for Tranmere Rovers. They're the first on the score sheet here with 48 minutes on the clock.
Thanks as always, Alex. Well, fine use of the ball, but just like that, possession changes hands. Oh, showing excellent vision. Good-looking sequence. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Henderson. Now, someone has scored in one of the other matches. Let's find out exactly who. Alex Scott will tell us.
Yeah, another goal for Swindon Town. They're ahead by 2 now, with 53 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much.
Now there to intercept. And possibilities here. And the referee has awarded a corner following that touch. It's going to be a double substitution. Delivering it. And a no-nonsense clearance. And they need to get tighter here. Unable to keep the ball. John. And he takes it away. Can they trouble the opposition this time? But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Well, news of a goal in one of the other matches. Over to Alex Scott.
Yeah, another goal for Swindon Town. The goalkeeper will be looking at himself on that one. He was totally out of position, and it was an easy finish. They're pulled ahead by 3 with 71 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened.
Well, not long left now, but this crowd have been brilliant. Can the players get a winner here?
Making progress. An attack full of promise. To take the lead. Could be. And it was a great chance for 1-0.
Well, that should have been the opener, shouldn't it? What a chance that was.
And they're making a change. Now, goal news to bring you from one of the other games. Here's Alex Scott with the details.
Yeah, it's a goal for Tranmere Rovers. They're pulled ahead by 2 with 77 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. And the cross is very much on. And space available inside. But they took care of the situation defensively.
Well, what a final few minutes we have here. And the fans are certainly playing their part. But can they take one of these chances that come their way and win this game?
Well, they still have designs on the win. Could be troublesome. Well, not on the target. The keeper seemed to have it covered.
Well, he did seem to have it covered, but it's not a bad effort, though. He really did strike it well.
Substitution time it is here. And so into the final 5 minutes. Now a decent position. And he keeps going. Giving it a try. Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. Just the clearance that was needed. Liam Kelly. And given away. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. Could be threatening. And the referee blows for full time. It's a share of the points here, but no goals on the scoreboard. Stuart, your overall assessment?
Well, Derek, I've certainly seen better games, but I thought both teams defended really well at times. But the lack of attacking quality was all too evident. It's a really disappointing game.
Well, he hasn't quite had the impact and attack that we were expecting, Stuart.
Well, he didn't have his best game, but he still had 1 or 2 good moments, enough to get his team a draw.
Just a moment of your time. No further questions. Thanks for your time.
Our cameras on one man. Facing his former club, he'll want to make a point live on EA TV. A wet night in store for all concerned. Good evening and welcome.
Guy Mowbray with you for commentary, along with Sue Smith.
And we have live action from the Cup to bring you. It's Crewe Alexandra, and they take on Gillingham.
Well, Derek, it's a nice break from league action today for these clubs. Obviously a long way to go in the tournament. The final is months away, but they want to put in a good performance and get through to that next round.
Well, he's the player many people have focused on in the build-up to today's match.
Facing his former club, facing his past, and that's not always straightforward, is it, Stuart?
Well, it can work either way. Some players are inspired and play really well. Some feel overawed. I hope for his sake it's the first.
So the initial 11 for the home side.
Well, it's a defensive lineup, that's for sure. But their wing-backs and at least one of their midfield players will need to break forward when they regain possession, just to give them a threat going forward.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, it looks like they're going to play in a 3-4-3 formation, but without wing-backs. So although they might have an overload in midfield, they will be vulnerable to any switches of play by the opposition.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
And the contest begins. Alexander. Williams. And Finney has it. And Griffiths on the ball. And intercepting it. This attack looks highly promising. Good vision. Can he get onto this? Options in the centre. Pulls it back. Timely intervention. And using his strength to shield the ball.
Well, far from the ideal pass.
Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. And a chance for them to nudge in front. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. In possession, Mella. Griffiths. And Griffiths on the ball. Long. And Finney has it. And continues his run. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. I just missed that little bit of attacking spark. Goalkeeper's ball. Lee. It's opening up for them. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Long. Precise ball movement. Griffiths. Oh, good use of the ball. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Will he play it in? Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Green now. Possession changing hands. Oh, showing excellent vision. Into the advanced position. Careless in possession. Chris Long. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. And Finney has it. And Griffiths on the ball. And Finney has it. Well, potential danger. And making his move inside. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, let's look at the replay. They moved the ball so well, just waiting for an opening. And the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? A good and fair challenge. And he's in. Keeper did his job to begin with. Well, nothing untoward happened. Well, there's been a lot of speculation as regards this transfer and whether it would go ahead. It's finally been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, he'll certainly bring a lot of know-how to this team, and of course quality. I think he's still got a lot to offer, and it's a shrewd bit of business.
30 minutes to go then. And back with Williams. In possession, Mella. Almost weighing up the opposition with a string of neat passes. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Now he must favour the cross. It's a good-looking ball in behind. Oh, not to be. That would have put them well on their way, Stuart.
Well, that could prove to be a big miss. Surely has to score there.
Substitution for Gillingham. Coming off the pitch, number 10, Ollie Lee. Coming onto the pitch, number 23, Bradley Dack.
And that puts them in position. Brilliant, crisp and clean tackle. Oh, maybe the equaliser. Can they hit on the break? Well, you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. Bradley Dack. Showing patience, looking for the equaliser. And space for the cross. Brilliant save. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Here it is now, a substitution.
To extend the lead.
Well, the keeper is happy, the bar was there. So approaching the final whistle, and the visitors on course to lose narrowly here. Stuart, what have you made of it?
Well, they've certainly lacked a goal threat up to this point. There's been little invention, no real combination play around the box, and the crosses have been erratic. But there is still time to find that moment of inspiration.
This could be the equaliser. High quality defending. And Finney has it. Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just one goal between them, still the prospect of late excitement in this match. Superb block. And the flag is up, offside.
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
McDonald here. They are making headway, but really they need a goal with time not on their side. And intercepting it. And the counter looks on here, options available. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. Whistle. The home fans are jubilant. They are going through.
Yes, it's a close contest, but one I think they just about deserve to win. They did play the more creative football. They did try and press the ball high up the field when they could.
Welcome on a wet night for all concerned. It's been raining cats and dogs here. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And what we have to bring you is live cup action. It's Crewe Alexandra, and they take on Gillingham.
Well, Derek, it's a nice break from league action today for these clubs. Obviously a long way to go in the tournament. The final is months away, but they want to put in a good performance and get through to that next round.
At home, finally gathered by the keeper.
Well, that's a really good recovery. He had to be smart there.
Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. Could play it in. Can they forge ahead? Ball is loose. Danger averted for now. Well, there's been quite the focus on him coming into today's game, playing against his old club, and I wonder what's going through his mind, Stuart.
Well, he shouldn't approach this differently to any other game.
Hang on a minute, Stuart. Opportunity unfolding. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Green has it. Well, not the pass he had in mind. Long. Plenty of options. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Gale. And back with Alexander. Well, he's missed the chance, and the keeper didn't have to do very much. And Finney has it. Oh, that's a really good run. And in with a real chance. And a goal to really bolster things for them. 2 in front. So 2-0 now.
Number 15, Dan Agnew. A reminder that foul and abusive language will not be tolerated in the stadium. Thank you.
A successful intervention, winning the ball back. Good technique displayed. Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
Tremendously strong in the tackle. And that pass could be troublesome. And hit with real authority off the bar. Goal kick it'll be. Oh, he's given it away. Giving the ball away. McDonald here. Surely able to close down the shot. And over comes the corner. Well, a harmless effort when all is said and done.
Substitution for Gillingham. Coming off the pitch, number 10, Ollie Lee, to be replaced by number 23, Bradley Dack.
And the danger is averted. In possession, Mella. Here's Williams. A real opening now. Can they get in behind them? That is that for the first. As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. And Finney has it. And McDonald. Here's Williams. couldn't maintain possession. Making progress. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. Giving the ball to the opposition that time.
Well, there you have it. The hosts have had so much of the possession. They've passed it well, their movement's been good, and they've been well worth their lead. Could get even better here.
Griffiths. Well, keeping hold of the ball is what it's all about for them. Griffiths. So half an hour remaining. Griffiths. In possession, Mella. Unable to keep the ball that time. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Counter-attacking, very much an option. And Griffiths on the ball. Chris Long. They really look after the ball when they have it. Griffiths. Chris Long. And he takes it away. This attack looks highly promising. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. Bradley Dack. McDonald. Well, that ball looks promising. Oh, moving it nicely. Firing it towards goal. The keeper was never likely to be in trouble then. Just 15 minutes remaining. In possession, Mella. And a creative look about this. Now he must favour the cross. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Gale. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. Well, the pass isn't going to worry the goalkeeper. Bradley Dack. And a strong tackle. Well, showing good defensive judgment. Chance to attack using width. Corner conceded, it came off the defender. A wet night in store for all concerned. Good evening and welcome. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the Cup to bring you. It's Crewe Alexandra, and they take on Gillingham.
Well, Derek, it's a nice break from league action today for these clubs. Obviously a long way to go in the tournament. The final is months away, but they want to put in a good performance and get...
Oh, in with a chance! Surely! Oh, not to be! An opportunity wasted early in the game.
Well, maybe it's come a little bit too early, Derek, but that's a wasteful fin...
Oh, goodness, what's the keeper doing? In position. Now the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick.
To make it 1-0.
And the penalty is converted. I don't think anyone really questioned him. And the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Well, he's featured on the back pages of quite a few newspapers in recent days, playing against his old club, and I wonder what's going through his mind, Stuart.
Well, he shouldn't approach this differently to any other game. He's just got to forget the crowd and go out and play.
Intercepting it intelligently. Lee. It's a neat move, and he read it well. And Griffiths on the ball. And Finney has it. Perfectly positioned to take it away. And Finney has it. Well, the attack looks promising. He has time to play it over. Well, the cross didn't get past the first defender. Still could be dangerous. Threat over for now, it seems.
Well, that save has kept them in this game. They now need to create one or two chances of their own.
Playing with purpose and control. Well, a crucial intervention inside the box. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. A delicious piece of skill. Griffiths.
We've had a pair of car keys handed in at reception. A pair of car keys and
well, they keep the ball moving.
Those are your items. Please collect them after the game. Thank you.
It might be. Touched onto the woodwork. Well, the goalkeeper got there in the end.
Well, his recovery is brilliant here. So athletic.
Lee. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Crossing opportunity. Could be troublesome. Well, it all counts for naught. Chris Long. So here we are, moving close to half-time, and the visitors with work to do, I think it's fair to say, Stuart.
Well, I've been a little disappointed with their attacking play. It's all been a bit too slow. If they can pass it into their front areas with more quality, switch play quicker, and be more positive in 1v1 situations...
Oh, hang on, Stuart, big chance here. And throwing himself at the ball. They decided that now is the time to go to the bench. And over it comes. Safe pair of hands, did his job. And it's a quality pass. Well, there is a very alert goalkeeper for you. This is looking threatening. But quick thinking defensively. And with the goalkeeper. And Finney has it. Griffiths. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. And the whistle is sounded for...
Coming off the pitch.
The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half.
Number 23, Bradley Dack.
Good-looking sequence. It looks promising. And a very good challenge. And there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, Derek, he took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the play.
Excellent passing. It might be on for them. Sends it back. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Oh, great vision. This could be the equaliser. And it took a touch on the way through, so a corner here. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. High-class defending right on the goal line. And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here.
Well, here's the replay, and you can see why the manager is furious. It's just really poor play, offering up possession far too easily in a dangerous area. And at this level, if you keep doing that, you're going to get punished. It's just not good enough.
So back underway following the equaliser. "30 minutes to go then. And Griffiths on the ball. At times they make passing look easy. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Bradley Dack. And back with Alexander. Promising attack this. But they took care of the situation defensively. He continues his run. Oh, big opportunity. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. Could be. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Griffiths. Can he take advantage? The importance of that tackle cannot be overstated. Well, we really have to call that a squandered opportunity, Stuart.
Well, what a waste that is. It's far too easy for the keeper. He should have made him work harder there.
A danger here as he runs at them. And they deal with the threat this time. Promising possession, this. And dispossessed. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Good use of the ball. This could be it! And he's fired it against the post. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss.
Well, what about this? He reacts brilliantly. He's so sharp there. That's a very good goal.
So back underway. 3-1 the score. Bradley Dack. Will be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. Welcome on a wet night for all concerned. It's been raining cats and dogs here.
I'm Guy Mowbray to bring you commentary along with the former England forward Sue Smith.
And we have live action from the Cup to bring you. It's Crewe Alexandra, and they take on Gillingham.
Well, Derek, it's a nice break from league action today for these clubs. Obviously a long way to go in the tournament. The final is months away, but they want to put in a good performance and get through to that next round.
Good tackle. Good vision. Can he get onto this? But mistimed his run.
Well, he's got the timing all wrong there. He just needs to bide his time.
Well, not giving him any breathing room. Well, he's the player many people have focused on in the build-up to today's match, taking on his old club, and that can bring with it a few complications.
Well, for some reason, playing against your old club can be difficult. You just feel that bit of added pressure.
Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop.
Well, what a chance that was to take the lead. But you have to give the goalkeeper credit. What a brilliant save that was.
And now, passing it through. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Green has it. Gale. Alexander. On the offensive. Just cutting off the supply. The high press was very much on. And McDonald here. And continues his run. But really sticking to their task defensively. Well, far from the ideal pass. And Finney has it. McDonald. High quality defending. Now veering in field. Useful looking ball. Couldn't grab hold of it. And problem solved for now.
Well, you have to think they're going to take the lead at some point, because they're really looking dangerous at the moment.
I must say, this looks promising. Could be. Well, there's a keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just unbelievable. Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
Chris Long. Now what can they do from here? Promising position, this. An inability to keep hold of the ball there. He continues his run. Can they get in behind them? That is not going to do. Well wide of the target.
Well, they need to be more positive with their passing, make more runs in behind the defence, create overloads in the wide areas, and then we may see an improvement in those stats.
That's a nice looking ball. Well, it did look dangerous for a moment, but the keeper has it now. Alexander. Read it magnificently and intercepted. And there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And Finney has it. A chance then for the respective manager. Into the second half then, and these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. Chris Long. Outdoing his opponent. Long. They really look after the ball when they have it. And Finney has it. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? And Finney has it. Opportunity here. It could be up for grabs. Teammates available. An attack full of promise. It's still alive. They're getting right on top of their opponents and winning it back. An alert piece of defending.
Well, that save just about keeps them in this, but they have to pose more of a threat at the other end.
Can the owner of the red convertible registration SNUG1 please...
Well, the pass not finding its target.
Thank you.
30 minutes left for play. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? He might yet finish. Has someone to play it to. Can he do it? That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
Who can they pick out? Really good high press. In position. And pushed onto the woodwork. And cleared away.
Well, what a brilliant save that was. I can't believe he's kept that one out.
Good movement. But quick thinking defensively. It's a neat move. He's lost it. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. And continues his run. And he's waiting in the centre, unaccompanied.
Oh, it's a penalty! It's going to be a booking as well.
Yeah, and it had to be. It's a poor decision. She'll know that.
And the spot kick is converted as coolly as you like. Well, a second goal for them here. Oh, couldn't quite find his teammate. Playing with purpose and control. But ultimately up a cul-de-sac. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. Hello, good evening to you, wherever you are. The first piece of news to bring you is the fact that the heavens have opened. A rainy night here. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And a potentially exciting occasion on the cup front. It's Crewe Alexandra, and they take on Gillingham.
Well, there's nothing like a good cup run to boost confidence, and these two teams will be hoping this could be their year to win this tournament. Yes, there's a long way to go, but this is still a big game for both teams.
Oh, Stuart, they might be onto something. And lining it up. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming. Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Ollie Lee. He has very much been the talk of the town going
can he
into
finish
this
it
match.
here, Derek?
Oh, and that is an audacious chip. Well, he might smile. The goalkeeper has no interest in smiling. So 2-0 now. And Finney has it. Well, sometimes as a footballer you have to get used to playing in a downpour. That could be the case this evening. The rain has been lashing down. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And what we have for you is live action from the oldest cup competition of them all, the FA Cup. It's Gillingham versus Nottingham Forest.
Yes, cheers, Derek. Well, what an occasion it is for this club and its supporters. These are the games that they dream of. No doubting they're the underdogs. If they can frustrate their opponents, stay in the game up until half-time, you just never know. Hopefully we get a great cup tie and maybe even a massive surprise.
Can he take advantage? Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. McDonald here. A very effective clearance. It's opening up for them. Now he must favour the cross. Big chance to get them on terms. And a goal to square the game. Edge of the seat stuff.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. Reina has it. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? And let's give credit to the defending. Delightful pass. Well, he likes to run at them. That's high-level goalkeeping.
Well, that's a fantastic save. He's such a good keeper.
It's a short corner. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. Well, the referee has decided to book him.
Well, it's not a good challenge, and quite rightly, he gets a yellow card for that.
Could be a chance to break here. They need to get bodies back. It might be on for them. And a wonderful diving save to deny the opportunity.
Well, it's a great chance here, and don't these fans know it?
And he's fired over the corner. And caught with ease. No real threat from the cross. Well, goalkeeper mistake. Will there be a price to pay? Nicolas Dominguez. This might have potential. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Good bit of pressing. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Ball is loose! And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. Bradley Dack. Could be dangerous. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Morgan Gibbs-White. Well, it stopped a promising attack in its tracks. And you wouldn't be surprised if there's a card coming out here. Well, he's gone into the book.
Well, he was late and he deserved a booking for that.
Let's fly here. Chance maybe. Danger averted for now.
Well, I still don't know how he kept that out, Derek. It's a fantastic save to keep it all square.
Promising looking attack. And a crucial intervention inside the box. Alexander Zinchenko. And a fine tackle. Green now. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Morgan Gibbs-White. And Sosa here. Chris Wood. Remo Freuler. Fluency of movement. He has time to play it over. An alert intervention. And out of play it goes. Disappointing pass. Well, the stoppage time situation. 1 minute here.
1 minute of added time.
Ollie Lee. Difficult to stop him. They could nudge in front. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, truth be told, his influence on this game has been very limited. What have you made of his performance, Stuart?
Yeah, their passing hasn't been great, but he just hasn't done enough to receive the ball in dangerous areas. He needs to be...
As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Remo Freuler. Chris Wood. Morgan Gibbs-White. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. Well, they've won possession back. What can they do from here? Opportunity! Oh, tremendous block. There's been so much speculation in terms of whether the transfer would go ahead, but it will go ahead, Stuart.
Well, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two, and he seems to have a bright future ahead of him. Hopefully it turns out to be a good move, and he can continue to develop his career.
Losing possession. Sosa with it. Reina. Still passing it around with authority. Cutting the ball back. The cross is on. It might be. Still could be dangerous. Well, they can bring it out now. And into the last 30 minutes now. Alexander. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. But just like that, possession changes hands. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Will it lead to the goal that puts them ahead? He's got to score! And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front! Well, 2-1 it is here. A bit sloppy in possession. Here's Chris Wood. Absolutely spot on with that challenge.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere in here. The fans doing every bit to try and spur their team on for this equaliser.
Well, the pass not finding its target. Getting forward. Using all his defensive acumen. To cut it out. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Chris Wood. Wood. Beautifully weighted ball. Sends it back. This could be it. And it is. He's done it. Surely a case of game over. So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. Bradley Dack. Green. Could be troublesome. Really getting stuck in defensively. Well, not the pass he had in mind. Well, there might well be scope for them to counter-attack. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And what we have for you is live action from the oldest cup competition of them all, the FA Cup. It's Gillingham versus Nottingham Forest.
Yes, cheers, Derek. Well, what an occasion it is for this club and its supporters. These are the games that they dream of. No doubting they're the underdogs, but if they can frustrate their opponents, stay in the game up until half-time, you just never know. Hopefully we get a great cup tie and maybe even a massive surprise.
And Chris Wood. And moving the ball nicely. Teammate available. Opportunity here. A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game. Just what